What is happening, fellow pioneers of human transportation? I'm Yogi Steve, and you're watching ESA, the Electric Scooter Academy, another live stream. I am pretty fucking tired because I spent a good portion of the day going out to Voro Motors in Panorama City. It's not really that far from here, but I don't travel that much, so we got there super fast, though. Thank you, Sarah, for taking me out there. So, hope everybody is good. I just wanted to come on for a quick live stream. I'm trying to increase the regularity of the live stream, even if it's only for a few minutes. If anybody's got any questions about anything, really, of course, you can throw them out there. Even if you don't watch this live, you can throw out questions later, put them in the comments, and I'll almost always get back to you within a couple days. I realize I'm behind on comments, guys. The channel's been really busy, but I'll catch up with everybody. So, yeah, life is good. The weather is fucking beautiful. I went out to Voro Motors today, and I got to hang out with Levin, who's like their head tech over there, who I've met one time before. He actually brought me my Roadrunner Pro. I met him briefly. Then today he gave me a tour of the facilities and let me ride the GTR. Hung out with me. It was really cool. So thank you, Levin. I met pretty much the entire staff. There's no way I'm going to remember everybody's names, right? But they had a pretty big staff there. It's a very impressive business. I've never been to like a major company's. Hey, what's up? What traffic? Thank you for the $4.99. I appreciate it, buddy. It's good to see you. How's your X doing, man? Hopefully your Dualtron X is holding up well. I know you're riding that beast. So yeah, I got to meet the entire staff there. I made it a point to try to meet everybody. Some people kind of knew who I was. Some people I don't think did. Doesn't really matter to me. I said the same thing to everybody. I said, nice to meet you. You help me make money. You're a part of the program, right? So very cool staff. They had like 3 or 4 mechanics there. I got to go into the warehouse. I couldn't shoot. They don't let you shoot in there. Most big companies like this, I don't think they want you to see their warehouses. But I did get to see their repair setup, and man, they were set up for everything. And Levin, thanks again for just giving me a great tour and being very friendly. And I did get to meet Melvin, the owner, very briefly. Very nice guy. He's a young dude. I thought this was like I don't know how old he is. He just looked extremely young, like I'm sure he gets that all the time. Very cool. I only met him for a couple moments, got a picture with him. It was a real meet the boss situation. I could tell he was busy, but Melvin's always given me a lot of time. For those of you who don't know, my relationship started with Voro about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, when Melvin just contacted me on Facebook and said, hey, it's time to get rid of your Ultra. We're going to give you a Dualtron Storm. Not even saying that he wanted me on his team, just, giving me the scooter. So he did it the right way, got my attention, and now I'm very loyal to him and Voro Motors. So it was great. I got to test ride the GTR. It was amazing. It really just felt very similar to the GT. The things that people were concerned about, like the height of the deck, it's like 1.5 inches taller. It meant like nothing to me. It meant that the deck height difference meant 0 to me. I'm like a discount 5'10", 5'9 3/4. But even Levin was saying possibly like if you're shorter, he said this, not me, maybe the shorter Asian market. I guess if you're 5 foot, maybe that extra 1.5 inches makes a difference. But for me, the deck was no problem. I got some really good ride footage. I can't release it until like tomorrow or the day after. But I went out there with all my cameras. I went out there with Sarah. So Sarah shot footage for me again. Thank you, Sarah. And it was just great. It was really fun. I've never seen a business like this. I don't really want to tell you about the warehouse too much, but that was like super impressive. Their repair facilities were very impressive. They had, it's just amazing. It was amazing. A very cool, friendly crew. And again, a great place if you're local and you want to go try a vehicle. First of all, you can if you're getting referred there for me, they will let you use my bonus code to help me make some money, to give me credit for referring you there. But you could walk in and use my bonus code. I'm sure that could be worked out. But you go to Panorama City if you're local and you want to try a scooter. They've got everything there. They've got Dualtrons, they've got Cabos, they've got eMoves. There is some. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell this. I'm supposed to release this. I don't know if it's a secret or not. They do have a new line of scooters coming in. A very big brand name coming in. Maybe I should text Trina. I should ask her right now. Maybe I should text Levin, ask him. But anyhow, so they have another brand coming in. I feel like I'm not sure if it's a secret or not, but it's a serious scooter. I'll give you a hint. Freshly Charged just recently reviewed this brand of scooter and this particular scooter. What do you want? Because I was not home all day? You missed me? Sound is good, right, guys? Okay. But, yeah, man, it was a good day. It was a great day. I should have visited there a long time ago. They're not too far from here. But, if you know me, I'm like a legitimate, not total hermit, but I don't like to go far from my home. I don't like to leave the dogs for more than a couple hours at a time. Simple as that. By the way, guys, the biggest news is elevator is working. I even made a YouTube short. I was so excited about it. I made a YouTube short about the elevator coming back. So it was funny. Like, I went out for some food before, and I packed up like one of my commuter, my InMotion climber, thinking I'm gonna have to carry it down the stairs. And I walked out the front door, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. I could take a big scooter if I want to. But you know what? I didn't. Because for like a local scooter, that InMotion climber is very, very cool. And so I took that out. I went and picked up 3 slices of pizza, actually. But it's great to have my elevator back. And I'm not burnt or anything, but I've got all the footage from today to edit. And I have 2 days of delivery videos to edit. So I should go out tomorrow and work because I can bring out a big scooter. But I don't, I think I'm going to take tomorrow off. I don't know. I really should go out and do deliveries. I really want to go out there on the big scooter, on the Cabo, basically, and work. But, oh, I forgot to lead with this. If you're buying, if you're buying any eMove or Cabo product, don't forget to use my bonus code. Electric Scooter Academy gets you $50 off, and it includes the pre-orders. We talked about it last night about whether or not you should pre-order the GTR. For the newer people, the Cabo Wolf King GTR, the newest iteration of the biggest Cabo. The biggest upgrades are removable battery. And I talked about this in the video. I think the removable battery is going to be like a deal maker for some people. Given the climate of people who don't know about scooters, maybe buying their first scooter, given like the news climate, you know what I mean? I don't like to talk about fires too much. But the removable battery could be a very, very big selling point, because not everybody wants to charge the battery in the house. Not everybody wants to bring this giant, the new GTR is 137 pounds vehicle into their house. They want to keep it in the garage, or they want to charge it somewhere else, whatever. So the removable battery. So it's available for pre-order. You could wait until it's available and buy it and probably get it in a few days. But if you're going to pre-order it, please, for God's sake, use my bonus code. Let me get some of this pre-sale action, because, I went to Cabo because I saw a couple of the giant creators already got a GTR. I made this appointment to go visit them. Now, totally understandable, because like Freshly Charged and Electric Scooter Guide, they're like 5 times bigger than me. They're way, I can't even imagine how much they must sell in their affiliate links, knowing what I sell. Although I specialize in Voro motors, right? So it's a little different. But I saw they got theirs. And I was like, fuck, I want one. Like, come on, where's mine? But I'm sure a month before it's out, there's only a few available. Trina, the person who helps me at Voro Motors, had to make sure they had a GTR here in Panorama City. Well, she wasn't even sure, but they had one, obviously, and I wrote it. But for God's sake, use the bonus code. Somebody did a pre-order today and used my bonus code. Everyone counts, and it just makes me so happy. Gives me a lot of relief, financial relief. It's money, But I think it's going to be a cool fucking scooter. I'm loving. I just got my GT. I was actually thinking that if they give me a GTR, maybe we should do like a Voro Motors sponsored giveaway. I'll give away the GT. Voro Motors sponsored, meaning they gave me that scooter. I could keep it and sell it. It's worth a couple thousand, I'm sure. But I would give it away. If they give me a GT, I'll tell you this right now. If Voro Motors gives me a GTR, I will give away the GT. I will do a giveaway for the channel. And I'll do it with Voro Motors. We'll say it's sponsored by them, because when I ship it, I'll bring it to them to ship it. Since I'm not shipping, I'm not doing the shipping work on one of these scooters. I just feel like you need to hire a professional. All right, so I babbled for 10 minutes. I got it off my chest. Thanks again, What Traffic, for the money, for the $4.99. Silver Watcher, what's going on with you, buddy? Yeah, they're going to give it to me. Wind, how you doing, buddy? I'm glad you made it. Eat Like an Apex, he's a regular. Good to see you, buddy. That's right, forgiveness before permission. Dan Walters, don't recognize your name. Good to meet you, buddy. When you were at Voro, did you see the GTR? Yeah, that's what I just talked about. What Traffic says, puff, puff. I forgot that the tip that What Traffic gives me is for me to light the smoke machine. Let me say hello to everybody, and I'm going to light the smoke machine behind the cameras, because we don't do it on camera anymore. Driving and Walking Worldwide says, like the stash. Thank you. It's going to be a handlebar, and then it's going to be a big-ass Fu Manchu. We're going to go for it. Retro Shaver Dude. Retro shavers are pretty cool. I don't use one. Fucking bug. I'm trying to decide between the Klima and the Wolf King GT. Oh, well, they're not. Are they even the same category? Isn't the Klima like a $2,000 scooter, or like low 2,000? And you'd really compare the GT with the Nami Bernie. I don't ever recommend any Nami products. I think it's a good line. I still think it's a new brand, and I'm only going to recommend like what I'm riding, which is what I'm selling basically. So I'm not the wrong person to ask one scooter versus the other, but I'm always going to tell you, get a Cabo. Wolf King GT is vetted. The thing about the Wolf King GT is it's vetted. It's been out long enough. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing systemically problematic with it. The only thing about the Wolf King GT is the rear suspension. You might have to replace the bushings, right, in the suspension, like earlier than normal. It's like a nothing fucking thing. But the rest of the scooter is like super vetted. Like I love my fucking GT. I'm gonna love my GTR as well. Really, more of a question: should you buy a Wolf King GT or a GTR? That's your thoughts. What's up, Andrew Min? Aloha to you too, Silver Watcher. What's up, pup? David Paez, sound is good. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yes, Silver Watcher, the elevator is back. Thank you very much, Ahmed. I really appreciate that Saudi is watching. I appreciate you're my biggest fan. I believe it. Life with Bill Siff. What's up to you, buddy? David Paez says, do you ever get concerned with buildings banning charging PEVs? Yeah, you keep seeing stories from New York. Yeah, I actually spoke to a friend of mine, Richie from Jersey today. The building manager is like banning electric bikes and stuff. I do worry about that, but I think California like has such a such a hard on for green energy that they're willing to overlook like all this stuff. I don't think the fires are actually a real problem, because it's pretty easy to never have a fire. Just don't take care of your battery negligently. Don't charge it overnight. Don't charge it when you're not home. Don't charge it with an extension cord. Pay attention to it. Make sure the battery itself is not hot. Your charger can be hot, but your battery should not be hot. Anyhow, do I worry that they'll pass regulation? Yeah, I mean, I was always like fully ready for, like, one day I might have to get a gas scooter, you know, and be a gas scooter delivery guy. But I just think California, we're protected until the rental scooters are off the streets, okay? You know how some states have started with rental scooters and then got rid of them? Those states will be more likely to pass laws banning individual ownership. So California, I just don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to be fine for a while. Cross our fingers, because what else am I going to do? What's up, Tor Avox? Best name ever. Hey, Giambi, that's a cool name too. It's good to see you, man. What's going on, Paisan? Kyle Young, good to see you, man. Yeah, I mean, they're not really gifting me a scooter. I don't consider it gifting a scooter anymore. It's just like I'm like, you know, I'm part of the promotion of the scooter. It is a gift, though, for sure. Oh, retro, you meant the Mantis King GT? I love my Mantis. I can tell you for sure. And the good thing about the Mantis is it's already had a couple of like serious problems that Cabo fixed. So sometimes it's better to get a scooter that's been around for a year. The scooter's been out for like 10 months now. And it had like the nothing problem with the actual stem. So they started welding that stem, making it perfect. All the new models are welded where it's weak. And they had a problem with the neck. The neck, maybe 2 of them broke, but a lot of people were getting cracks, okay? So they made a new piece for it. So the people who have the old model get the new piece for free. Maybe they got to pay for shipping or whatever. But if you're getting a new Klima, you got the new neck. A new Mantis, you got the new neck. And I like my Mantis a lot. I think in that price range, low 2000s, it's just the best. I'm sure the Klima is a nice, fine scooter, but it's brand new. It's got that brand new design up front. I don't know if you know, I actually don't want to like talk bad about Nami and some of the issues that they've had as a way of selling against them. So it's a hard decision. Hey, what's up, Ride with Anthony? Make sure you guys subscribe to Ride with Anthony. He says, rental scooter here in New York is so bad. I used to work for Lime. They are horrible. Don't trust them. I believe it. What's up, Bubble Magic? How you doing, buddy? Have I looked at the Highboy Max? Max Pro? No, I have the Highboy, what's mine called? S2 Pro. I have the S2 Pro. That's what I have. I've been riding it like a little bit, And like if I need to have like a scooter for sale on the channel that's like the cheapest scooter, that's what I'm gonna go with. But man, it's like for a guy my size, it's hard riding that scooter. You hit a bump, it's extremely uncomfortable, but it gets up and down the hills here for 500 bucks. It's worth it. Kyle Young says, I hope one day Voro gives you a chance to do an E-Move Roadrunner, build your own. You mean like a brand name, like a Yogi Steve scooter? That'd be cool. But I'm not much of a builder. I was thinking today I should actually be really learning how to do like serious electrical repairs and stuff. What's up, the Undisputed Man? How you doing? It's good to see you, man. I've been doing good. What can I tell you? I'm pretty much recovered, mostly recovered from breaking my collarbone. Today was a very exciting, fun day. And what time is it now? Almost 5. I gotta walk the dog soon. So guys, thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for sticking with me through all the ups and the downs. I'm gonna continue to be like super prolific. Okay, so Ryder with Anthony is asking me if I get paid hourly doing deliveries with Prop 22. Only during active hours. Yeah, I mean you get a guaranteed like 22 an hour, like 125% minimum wage. So only during active hours. So active hours are from the moment you accept a job to the moment you drop it off. Those are active hours. But all the time in between, when you're waiting for an order, you don't get paid. So it's not really a true guaranteed hourly wage while you're out there. It's only guaranteed while you're on the clock. So yeah, it is hourly, but it's not. It's bullshit. Well, I will tell you that with Prop 22, I'm averaging like almost exactly like 21, 22 an hour. I've only been working like only working like 10, 15 hours a week. I've been doing 2-hour shifts. So I think last week I made like 240 and I worked like 11 hours. It's pretty fucking good. What's up, ESD Electric Scooter Delivery? Make sure you give those guys a sub. Kyle Young says, my dream e-scooter is a weephead, and your nightmare situation is going to be getting spare parts for it. Be cool ass scooter, but that's a custom scooter. That is not a commercial scooter as far as, in my opinion. Yeah, they fixed the elevator, sweet SSB. Finally, they fixed it today. Everybody say hello to Levin in the chat. I opened up the stream thanking Levin. He's the head tech over at Voro Motors. Spent the day with me. Very cool, easygoing guy. We had a great time. I probably made a whole bunch of stupid jokes in front of him, embarrassed myself. But he was a very cool guy. But Uber is still slow, Undisputed Man. I'm doing almost all DoorDash. But everybody say hello to Levin. He's definitely the mechanic in charge over there. We really call him technicians. He's really the technician in charge over at Voro Motors. He really gave me a great tour. Thanks again, man. Yeah, it was super cool to... I've never seen a business like that. I was telling Levin that I can't really tell you guys. I don't want to tell you guys too much about I wasn't allowed to film in the factory. You know, got to keep that on the hush-hush. It's not like I'm not building anything private, but it reminded me of my family's business. My father's factory was just a giant factory, you know, with tons of inventory. And it's very fucking cool. It was very cool. Bubble Magic is asking me about Apollo. I mean, when I say, like, on one hand, I don't like to talk bad about brands at all, but I don't know if they're even answering their phone over in their customer service department anymore. That's just what I heard. It's a lower end brand. Apollo is cheaper for a reason. You know, anything that's like cheaper, like substantially, it is what it is. It's probably a fine starter commuter, a starter scooter. I wouldn't buy an Apollo. Sunman Lace says, am I going to review the GTR? Yeah, I actually was at Voro Motors today. I wrote it. I'm begging them to send me one when they're available so I can do real deliveries and full long-term reviews. But yeah, I got a review coming out tomorrow, basically. Tomorrow or the day after, I'm not sure. You know, the way it works in YouTube with Voro Motors or any company, like, it's fair. They make it fair, so I can't release footage before Freshly Charged can release footage. We all can release on the same day. So I think tomorrow or the day after, we're all allowed to start releasing GTR footage. So I'm very, very, very glad that I went to Voro Motors today, because since I don't have one, I was gonna make like one of those. Let me tell you, you know what type of videos I hate? I'm sorry if you guys do this. Some of my YouTube friends do this. You don't own a scooter. You go to the fucking site, you look at the literature, and you read the literature and tell your opinion about the scooter without having it in front of you. Like, that is just desperation. I mean, I guess I'm desperate. I act desperately too in crazy thumbnails with clickbait. But I really didn't want to make a video about a scooter that I'm not riding. You know, like, so for those of you guys who make those videos, stop doing that. It's not going to build your channel. It's not going to build your channel doing that. You're not providing anything unique by reading websites to people on your channel without riding the vehicle, okay? I don't know why I'm sounding like such a dick. I'm in such a good mood. Sunman says, am I going to do delivery on the GTR? Yeah, it's all about delivery. When I talk about, you know, asking Voro to give me a scooter, I say it's all about doing deliveries, because like with the deliveries, I can almost guarantee a certain amount of views. You know, like you can't guarantee, I mean, depending on the size of your channel, you can always guarantee a certain amount of views per video, but I can do like a whole month's worth of GTR videos and get 100,000 views, like virtually guaranteed, like on the low end. I mean, that's what I make. I do about 100,000 views a month in total. But if every delivery video I do on there, it's a very good thing. So yeah, I'm going to deliver on it for sure. It's going to be just like working on a GT. Oh, what's up, Jim James? Good to see you. Everybody also say hello to Jim, my new local friend who provided the Sondors, who helped me with that Sondors video. That video is doing good. It's closing in on 2,500 views. Maybe it'll catch the algorithm and take off because it was a great video and it's a cool fucking vehicle. What's up, Jim? Kyle Young says, I hope you get a crack at a Suron or Talaria. You know, it's funny, man. Like, I don't know if I'm giving anything away. I don't know if you know, the Suron has not even given Suronster a Suron. So I don't know if Suron or Talaria, well, Talaria must have given him something, because he gave away 3 Talarias on his site, which is tremendous. But Suron doesn't give away bikes. And I'm not a bike vlogger. You know, I'm just not a bike vlogger. I guess if the channel reached like a certain size, that it wouldn't matter what type of vlogger I am, but it's okay if I never get a Suron. I really like my Roadrunner Pro. It's fucking perfect. Matt says, I like the 360 footage over the drive-by. Yeah, you know, hey, what's up, Joshua? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I mean, the 360 footage, I'm getting better at editing it, and I don't have my camera really set up properly because I think I need to move the camera further away from the vehicle to have less of a fisheye effect. But it feels like I've been editing the video well. Like I'm getting better at editing it. And I like the 360 footage. I mean, you're not going to make a successful channel nowadays out of only point of view. That's kind of one of the reasons why I have multiple cameras and try to shoot for angles and try to turn around and face the camera, because point of view footage is only worth so much just in general to the YouTube algorithm, to the public, and it is what it is. I started growing when I added more angles and more cameras, and yeah, I love my 360 camera. I love the GoPro Max. Yeah, some of you guys are talking about Nami in here. Yeah, I mean, like I said, a lot of smart people own a Nami. ESD's got a Nami. I know local guys love their Nami. To me, it's like it's a new company. It's still a new company. That's what I always say. And you better have the upgraded stem on that Bernie. If you're driving around on that Bernie and you don't have the upgraded stem, you're out of your fucking mind. For real. Guys, a couple minutes, I'm going to sign off. I'm tired. It's been a long day. I'm socially spent. I told Levin after meeting with him, I was like, oh, I'm tired already. When you're like not a recluse, but when you're a, what's it called? When you want to be left alone, when you just want to be mostly left alone in life. What's that called again? When you're an introvert. When you're an introvert. Thank you, Swagtrocity. I got it right before you said it. I knew. I'm a real true introvert in the sense that like socializing exhausts me. Like, it makes me very tired. The stream does that too. This is the same thing. This is a great way to communicate, though. Sitting back in a chair, chill in my own home, air conditioner on, got my dogs here. But I'm sleepy, man. I've fucking spent most of the day talking. So a couple minutes, I'm signing off, guys. I'm signing off soon. I am the Zombie Lord, WW. You know it. Guys, use the bonus code, subscribe to the channel, like the video, set your notifications. I'm trying to hit the live stream more often. So the 2 days in a row, we did it. And I appreciate your support, friends. Thank you very much. See you next time.